It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
All right, Be It Babe. I have a fun inspo, a fun affirmation. It's a fun episode. So, welcome to the FYFs. It's a Fuck Yeah Friday. It's kind of like, fuck yeah, I did that, right? I did that. So, I'm home from Cambodia. It's happened in Singapore, but obviously I recorded these beforehand. However, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited. So here we go. This is the inspiration I saw online, and this is just something I want to share with you all because I like giving information for you that can support you in your life. So there's this guy on Instagram. It says, this guy's a modern day hero helping people to feel safe while using ride hailing apps and taxis. So his handle is _Joshua Summerfield, and he's an actor, I guess, and he usually plays like the protector role. And so he basically created these reels where you could download the audio, and he basically he's like, okay, download this audio and then just turn your phone like loud. And so it goes, hey baby, what's up? Right? And he has this like voice of sounds like a big dude. And then you can go, oh yeah, I'm on my way home. And then he has a script, right? So you just have to pause and he'll talk. And that way your rideshare person knows that you have some big scary person waiting for you. So no matter whom you love in this world or whom you're going home to, you might need this audio. And to be honest, as a female who's been in ride sharing apps, I have been in, of course, majority of the rides have felt very safe and very fine and honestly unmemorable, which is what you want. But there have the 3 times that I have been scared. I was like actually scared. And while nothing bad happened to me, bad things have happened. And there's tons of statistics that are out there. And yes, there's apps now and there's ride sharing apps, including in Vegas where I live, but probably where you live, where there's driverless cars, which is like, yes, please. And then there's also like where we live, there's like a women's only chauffeur, like women only driving. And I love that. But just in case you find yourself not able to use those things, I would definitely hit up his account. I would definitely download those audios and save them because it has been really helpful. You know, I've had it like where I was traveling once and this guy had picked me up and he was really gruff about it and just sent my like hackles up. And I was like, excuse me, I have to just call my husband and let him know I'm coming home. And I just sent him a voice text. I didn't actually because he was in camp. He was not in the country. So I was not going to answer his phone while he was sleeping. Anyways. And I, of course, was like, oh, yeah. Drop me off over here. And drop me off at my neighbor's house. And I walked I was walking up towards their house and behind the van, because sometimes you're like, what is going on? Like this person gives me the creeps. So this guy's voice would have really saved things for me. So anyways, go check that out. We have the link in the show notes for you. And I just like when people do cool things to help other people out. He gets paid nothing for that, which is awesome. And I think what a win for that guy. Just to help everyone out. They can have wins in their day. Okay, so now a win of yours. Let's see it. We have Christine Ivy. She's an elevator. She just graduated. I have been reading the Contrology Handbook and it is so good. It is getting me even more excited, as if that was even possible, to work with all my new classical equipment that is arriving this week. Contrology Reformer, armchair, classical springs for my Cadillac, and for my upcoming happy hours, my studio. I am absolutely thrilled for what is to come as I become more aware and more aligned with teaching and practicing the method as it was originally designed. So I love this because I don't think we all spend enough time celebrating the learning we're doing, the being in the process of learning that we're doing. Sometimes we're like, oh, I won't celebrate until I've learned it, until I am done. I can't celebrate it. But she is celebrating what she is in fact studying right now. And it's so, so cool. And so my loves, you are probably in the middle of something. Maybe you can celebrate you did something, you read one chapter, right? Oh, I read that one chapter, or, oh, I finally am able to pronounce that word in this language I'm learning correctly. Those are wins that you're not giving yourself credit for. And I love a gratitude, and we're coming up in gratitude season, but like, my goodness, we can be celebrating like, oh, that happened today. That one thing happened today, and take some note for it, because things that stand out are the things that like suck. But if you're focusing on the things that like, whoa, I can't believe, like, not only did I get that email off that's been on my heart and I was struggling to write it, but I also got some laundry done. I got 2 hard things done one day. Win, right? All right. So just trying to give you some ideas on all the things you can celebrate in your life. Okay, my turn to celebrate. So I have another bucket list to check off. So Brad showed me this botanical gardens in Singapore years ago. I don't even think we'd actually even been to a Singapore airport when he had shown me this before. Like, I think he saw a movie or a short or something like that. It just looked like this world craziness. And we just kept saying someday we'll be able to go to Singapore and do it. And we fly through Singapore a lot, but our layovers are rarely able to go do anything. And the last couple of times they were overnight and we could have dinner, but we couldn't do the gardens and dinner and sleep and get to the airport on time and all that stuff. But as I mentioned last time, we had this long layover and we were able to check off a bucket list and go to the botanical gardens. And I have seen them, and I just like, I feel like I'm constantly a girl just like seeking out like Ferngully. Like, I just want to live in Ferngully, but without the hexes. And if you don't know what I just said, then you have not seen one of the greatest cartoon movies ever. And it's Robin Williams playing Batty, and it is just wonderful. And I might just watch it now that I've like reminded myself how cool it was. I hope it's as good as a child. But anyways, I really hope it ages well. But there's something about being in these gardens and seeing plants from all over that you would never get to see. It just feels like a wonder of this world. And so if you have a bucket list and you haven't like looked at it recently, go ahead and give it a look, right? You might find an opportunity to get to check one of those things off, and it feels really, really cool. Have I seen anything else in Singapore? No, not really. But that, yes, I have. So good. Celebrate. Oh, what a win. What a win. Because when you start practicing seeking out what is possible, it's pretty easy to find out more possibilities in those things. All right, I have a really funny affirmation. So this I came across, and I'm pretty sure the person thought that they were like nagging this thing about LA, but I actually thought of it as a great affirmation. So what the post says is, nothing will prepare you for LA small talk. I asked someone today what they do, and they said, I'm in between blessings right now. And so I feel like this person is like trying to get like a shock out of people, because like LA people do say some interesting things. Like, I'm in between blessings right now. But what an awesome affirmation or mantra if you are in that space. Like, if you are going through something, you're feeling really stuck, this is for you. So I think we should just co-opt this because it's great. And there's some weird things LA people say. As someone who's been in LA, I will happily, yes, there are, but I'll die on the hill that like some of them aren't actually wonderful, positive ways of thinking about your life. So ready? I'm in between blessings right now. Doesn't that sound good? I'm in between blessings right now. Oh, yeah. I'm in between blessings right now. All right, loves, you go have a great weekend. All right. You guys have a great weekend. I hope that you are on the wait list for the upcoming Cambodia retreat next year. We will open up the doors in January. You got to be on the wait list for that, crowsnestretreats.com. And, if you got wins, we want to hear them. Send them in to beitpod.com/questions. You can also send your questions there, but we want your wins. Maybe you are in between blessings and you want to celebrate that. We would love to hear it. All right. Have an amazing day. Until next time, be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at beitpod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.